100K challenge pass. So I'm going to show you guys how I pass this account, the strategy I used to pass this account, and my plan for the 100K funded account, because I received the funded account today. So I'm going to show you guys my plan for that. But before we even start, join the free Telegram. As you guys can see, we've taken a lot of wins, bunch of wins, lots of wins, and it's free. You don't need to do anything. Go down in the description and join the free Telegram. So I post a short videos on YouTube showing you guys the progress of this 100K challenge, right? So I was showing you guys when I take a loss the way I think, when I take a win the way I think. But from day one, I told you guys I was gonna pass it. For those who watch the video, they already know I told them that I was gonna pass it. So I show you guys day 1, day 3, day 5, and day 15, right? So if you have not watched it, you don't need to watch it. The strategy I used to pass this 100K challenge is a very simple strategy, right? My strategy is not complicated. All my strategy I use, they're very simple, and that's the one big advice I would tell traders is about strategy is keep your strategy very simple. Don't try to make your strategy complicated like the ICT. It's fine trading with ICT, but like don't try to make your strategy complicated. Make it very simple and easy, right? So as you guys can see, right, my chart is very simple. This is how you want to see your chart. The lines, look at this. Take a couple of loss, go back into profit, go up, come back down. This is so nice. You don't want to see your chart going up, down, up, down, up, down. That's not how you want it, right? So, and the reason why I'm not surprised my chart look like this is because I've backed to the strategy multiple times, and I've used the strategy multiple times, and I backed to the strategy like more than 4,000 or 5,000 trades. So let me show you guys. So as you guys can see, I've back tested a lot of time. But let me show you guys one of it, right? So this is a backtesting software. So I used to backtest my strategy. So as you guys can see the chart, see the line right here? See how it goes? Smoothly, consistent, all the way up. Take a little bit dump, go back up. A little bit dump, go back up. So it's very simple. So I was not surprised my chart looked like this because I follow every single step, right? So my win rate is like 63%. I started the win rate with around 17% after I take a couple of loss, but I just follow my strategy, follow my plan, and just keep trading. So I traded this account for 16 days. And one thing I like about this account, propfirm, is it have unlimited days, right? That's what make me feel so sure that I was gonna pass it, because of the unlimited days. Unless I have a really bad trading months, but I know I was gonna pass it because you have unlimited days. I can take my time and just trade, right? So you can see my profit target, pass, initial balance loss 2,000. My max loss was 8,000. I didn't even go close to it because I manage my trade, right? So these are all the trades. These are all the wins I take in a day. So as you guys can see, 1,000, 200, 700. $50. Sometimes I will risk $500 and I will only lose $50. Sometimes I risk 1,000 and I will only lose nothing because I manage my trades. That's the big thing about me. So as you guys can see, I take a lot of wins than loss, and I manage most of my trades, right? So let me show you guys the strategy I use to pass this challenge, right? It's a very simple strategy, right? You can use this strategy on mostly on USD pair, right? NAS 100, USD JPY, any pair that is, USD is there, whatever, right? You can use it on it. So right, so let me so the first thing you want to do when you're trading this strategy is you want to follow the trend, right? Following the trend is huge. All right, so let me show you guys an example of that. Let me cut, let me say the cut around it, right? Take this off, take this. Okay, right? You want to start from the daily, right? So you look at the daily, what you see, market is going up, right? Market is in an uptrend, but we also seeing that market is trying to come down, right? It's trying to change trend, right? So the only way I can accept market is a sell if market break that low, then I'll be like, okay, fine, market is a sell. I'll start looking for a sell, maybe a break, retest, and I'll take a sell, right? That's it. It's just that simple. Break, retest. That's my trade, all right? But if market did not break this low, I'm only looking for a buy, right? I'm only looking for a buy. So my buy will be, let's say, jump to the 4 hours. Let's look for a very strong level. I would say maybe right here. Market break that level. Let me see. This is a trend line. It might be a trend line. It might come back here, respect it, pull back down, and right. So this is what I'm expecting market to do. Right. If I'm going to take a buy, respect it and break it, right, and pull back down, and boom, right? That's the only trade I would take. Or I want market to pull back down here, because the fact that I already break this line, like I said, shows that market changed trends and is gonna go down, right? So I wait for a pullback and boom. And the reason why you don't want to trade, like in here, if you're a scalper, yeah, but for me, I'm a day trader. I trade 2 pairs, so sometimes I do not trade NAS 100, sometimes I trade USD JPY. And I have another strategy where I swing and day trade its currency pair. So about me, when I trade this pair is like, I'm not gonna force a trade, right? Let's say I wake up in the morning and I'm not gonna force a trade right here, because look in here, this is just basically a consolidation zone. In here, it's a consolidation zone. You don't want to take a trade here. There's a bunch of markets is doing nothing in there, right? So you want market to go break, give you a nice move. Don't take a trade in here. Don't not force a trade in here, right? So let's see our market played. Let's jump to the 5 minutes. And understand this, I do not trade every day. I do not trade every day. Sometimes if I'm waiting for a trade on NAS 100, I'm probably entering a trade on USD JPY. So all I'm going to wait for now is our market to pull back down. Right, so if the market break, okay, woo, that's a long break. So all you could have done is, boom, enter, put stop loss like right here, and aim for 1 to 2. As you guys can see, my risk ratio reward is 2.57. So I usually aim for 1 to 2. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm risking $500, and sometimes, I aim for 1 to 2, which is $1,000. So I was risking 0.5% on this challenge. So something like that. Now let's. Right, so you see on the 1 hour, boom, boom. That's it. It's just that simple. It's very, very simple. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Like in here, I don't like to take a trade in here. But you see from outside here, where I join the line, see up here, it's nice and clean, right? Sometimes I will take a trade, right? But this is not a place I want to take a trade, because there's a lot of consolidation going in here, right? So I would rather wait for a breakout, right, before I take a trade. But most people will try to force a trade in here, which just make them take a couple of loss. Now they take a loss again, and loss again, and loss again. Why they just wait for the breakout? Because if you have traded for a while, you will understand that. Look, let me go to the 4 hours. You understand that this is a consolidation level. There's no strong 4 hours level. There's no strong 1 hour level here. You do not want to trade. Wait for a breakout, right? Then in the breakout, you can start trading now, whatever you want to do. But always wait for a breakout. So it's just that simple. There's more into it. Like, me showing you guys this strategy doesn't mean that that's everything. That's probably just 10% of it, but there's more into the strategy. So this is my 100K funded account, and as you guys can see, we take a trade today and I'm down. So my plan is very simple for this 100K is to risk 0.2%. And one thing you guys have to aware is that you have to read the rules that this prop firm have, right? They have a couple of rules you gotta go read. Like, they don't allow news trading, maybe they have a consistent rule. Those are things that you gotta know And for me, this platform doesn't allow me to trade news, right? So I have to be very aware of news, right? But I only risk 0.2%, and it's a very simple strategy. I trade like 2 coins a pair, and that's it, right? My other strategy is for my personal account, my actual personal account, where I trade 8 coins a pair, right? But as you guys can see, today we take a loss, and it was only $200, right? So this was a loss, right? It was very simple. I take a sell. The EO yesterday was a mistake, right? I did a mistake. I thought it was Nasdaq. I did a mistake, so I just closed it right away for 150. But the trade I took today was Nasdaq, and it was $200. It's just that simple, And I know most people out there are gonna be like, oh, if I have 100K, I would risk 1% and make a lot of money with it. Nah, my goal is to make around 500 to 1,000. Very simple. I pay $500 for this account, then I pass it, and I'm making now. Let's say if I start making 500 in a year, that's like almost $6,000. You just make, I don't know how many percentage that is, but that's 1,000% in a year. You just 1,000% return on your money. That's huge. But most people don't think about it that way. Most people, as soon as they have 100K, they want to risk 1%. They want to risk $1,000 because their mindset is more like, hey, I want to make big profits. I don't care if they upload their account. No, take it slowly, right? Now I'm risking $200. I'm purchasing another account. When I receive my first payout, then I'll purchase another account. Very simple. But anyway, guys, please subscribe, punch the likes button, comment down below what you think, comment if you're taking a challenge, or comment if you on a verification or whatever you're doing.